So Amazon is just one of those places that we go for everything at this point, especially this year when we've been stuck inside our houses. It just feels so natural to log on to Amazon.com and just buy whatever we need. So that got me thinking, because I'm a sneaker channel, I love sneakers, I love reviewing sneakers, but the one place that I've never really bought sneakers was Amazon. And I started wondering what the best-selling sneaker on Amazon actually was. What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm checking out the best-selling sneaker on Amazon. Before we jump into the video though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet and you want to see more content just like this. Also make sure to hit that notification bell. Not actually sure if I'm pointing in the right direction, but also make sure to give me a follow on Instagram and on Twitter at @RealSethFowler. So a couple weeks ago this package came in, and I say a couple weeks because I meant to do this video like a month ago and I've just been procrastinating for the last month. So it's been a minute since I bought these, but inside this box we've got the best-selling sneakers on Amazon. Now determining what the best-selling shoe on Amazon wasn't as easy as I was hoping. I was expecting it to just be the #1 shoe. There's just so much random crap that falls under the category of shoes on Amazon, so I had to create some sort of guidelines to determine what the best-selling shoe actually was. And the way that I did that was search specifically for men's sneakers and then go through the best-selling list and cancel out anything that was a sandal or a croc, because I don't really feel like those are so much shoes as they are slip-ons or sandals. No wait, but actually when I bought these shoes on Amazon on Black Friday, I think these were just the #1 best-selling shoe just in general on Amazon. So, you know, the title still holds true. Regardless, this shoe is insanely popular. As of right now, I think it has about 19,374 reviews on Amazon, which is nuts. And actually, the overall star rating on this shoe is 4.5 stars. So not only are a lot of people buying this shoe, but it's apparently one of the best shoes available on Amazon. Obviously, when I was shopping for this shoe on Amazon, I wasn't expecting something like a Yeezy to be the best-selling shoe or an Air Jordan or anything like that. I was expecting something that would be like an everyday sneaker that you could run in, you could walk in, you could wear in pretty much any condition, and that's pretty much exactly what we got. Because I mean, think about it. This is the best-selling shoe on one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the entire world, which means so many more people other than sneakerheads would buy this shoe. In fact, I don't think a lot of sneakerheads actually bought this shoe. That said, I'm withholding judgment. I'm gonna unbox this pair of sneakers and then I'm gonna wear it for like 2 days and find out what people actually think of this shoe and whether it's something that I would buy again. Now, even though this shoe has 4.6 out of 5 stars on Amazon, there are some negative reviews, and I figured I'd read some of the ones that really stand out. The first one is a 1-star review and just simply says, "Blisters." That's all you get. Really, the only 1-star reviews that I'm seeing are people who got defective pairs, like this one that says, "1 star, terrible quality. I've only owned these for a few weeks and the glued-on thread is separating and the heels pop." Not sure if that's exactly what they meant. "These are so cheap, I've had Walmart shoes last longer. Stay away from these." Fair enough, and of course they included a picture. However, in response to some of these 1-star reviews, we do have a 5-star review from someone called Peter Griffin saying, "Haha to these other reviews. I don't know what gym these people are exercising at, Planet Hiroshima? By use the elliptical, do they mean rode a hippopotamus? I put 18 miles on mine in the last 2 days and they look immaculate still. I think maybe this is just some weak-minded individuals trashing a brand because their safe place got occupied by Under Armour for a split second in the media circa 2016. I think I'll wear mine in the snow tomorrow and crush some snowflake hearts." Oh man. So finally, I think it's time to reveal what these shoes are, so let's just go for it. Are you surprised? To be honest, I was expecting the best-selling shoe on Amazon to be a Nike sneaker or an off-brand shoe, but I guess being an Under Armour shoe isn't that crazy, and I do love Under Armour. I'm a big fan. They're from Baltimore, I'm from Baltimore. So I got this shoe in my true size, a size 9. It retails for $70, but on Amazon it sells for $52.50. And of course I'll leave an affiliate link to Amazon in the description below if you want to check this shoe out for yourself. I'm not saying that you should, but 19,000 other people seem to really like this sneaker, so it's probably a pretty decent shoe. It's a moment of truth. Here we go. Let's see it. Probably exactly what you expected. So this is the Under Armour Charged Assert 8, which is a pretty aggressive name for a shoe that doesn't look that aggressive. Before I actually bought this shoe, yes, I was thinking that it was probably going to be a Nike, but this sort of style of sneaker is exactly what I was expecting. I mean, come on, it's Amazon. This is the everyman shoe. This is the shoe that everyone bought because it's simple, it's apparently comfortable, and it's one of those shoes you can literally wear with anything. So to give you all a quick overview of this sneaker and its materials before I actually wear this shoe around for the next couple days, this shoe comes in what Under Armour calls the Academy Blue colorway. I could have sworn that I bought the black colorway, but I went back and checked the order details, and apparently I did order the blue one, but just in the picture it looked black, so beware of that if you're buying this shoe. It's actually kind of funny because I saw some reviews saying that they got the wrong shoe when I'm pretty sure they actually just thought that the colorway was different than it was because of the picture. So the upper of the shoe is covered in this pretty cheap feeling plastic mesh. Underneath that you've got some sort of like foam layering so that your foot isn't directly up against the mesh, and then around the toe mud guard and the lace eyelets you've got this sort of synthetic nubuck material, which doesn't feel great, but again, it's a $50 sneaker. On the top of the shoe you've got the tongue's name stitched into this patch, and then on the medial and lateral sides of the midfoot you've got the Under Armour logo. The sock liner of the shoe comes in this blue mesh, which is pretty well padded and pretty standard, and then when you move down on the sneaker you get this charged foam midsole. The outsole comes with some blue rubber around the high wear areas of the shoe that should provide some traction, and the rest of the outsole, these white areas, are just exposed charged foam. It's really a pretty simple and basic shoe, and for $52 or even $70, the original retail price of this shoe, I don't know what else you could expect. Now with that being said, I am going to put this shoe through a series of semi-rigorous tests and find out whether this shoe can actually hold up and whether it's actually worth the $52.50 that this shoe costs on Amazon. So without further ado, let's throw these on feet and see how they feel. Okay, so I'm about to meet up with my friend Osman. He's another sneakerhead, find out what he thinks of these shoes, and I'm also gonna test these shoes in the snow. And I realize you guys probably saw me wearing shorts in the snow, but it just is what it is. I don't have a good reason. Time to find out what Osman thinks of my fire kicks. Yo, Osman. What do you think about my shoes? Yeah, I really thought he'd say more than that. So I've been wearing the Under Armour Charged Assert 8 non-stop for about a day and a half now, and I've gotta say, at first, I didn't really love this sneaker. I thought it was kind of dull and kind of boring, but after wearing it for like 32 hours, I'm really impressed with it. So I guess to conclude this video, I want to answer the question, is this shoe good enough to be an Amazon #1 bestseller? And the way I wanted to do that was basically rate it in a couple different categories, which were price, comfort, usage, fit, and style. So let's just go down the list in order, and the first thing I wanted to talk about, or the first category that I wanted to talk about, is price. At the original retail price of $70, is this a shoe that I would buy? Probably not. I don't think this shoe isn't worth $70, but at $70, there's so many other shoes at the same price point or around the same price point that are just as good, if not better. However, at $52.50, the price of this sneaker is definitely solid, and for what you get for that price, I would definitely say go for it. So the next category is comfort. And as far as comfort goes, this is not a bad shoe. The upper of the shoe is pretty well padded, especially around the ankle area. You do get some surprising breathability around the toe and the midfoot of the shoe, which I didn't expect because even though this material is mesh, underneath there's another material which I think is some sort of foam, but it does actually allow a decent amount of air through it. This charged foam in the midsole, while not incredible, definitely offered some ample cushioning. Not only that, but the insole, which apparently is not removable, actually has a nice thick layer of foam in it as well, which really increases the overall comfort and step and feel of the shoe. Next category is fit, and like a lot of the Amazon reviews said, this shoe does fit true to size. I was really happy with the fit. And if you decide to grab one of these shoes for yourself, I would definitely suggest going true to size. After that, when it comes to usage, I feel like the Under Armour Charged Assert 8 is an all-around everyday shoe. You could run in it if you want. It's not the best running sneaker ever. I did run in it a little bit, and I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't impressed. I also shoveled my driveway in these, which was not very pleasant, but I will say that they actually let in a lot less water than I was expecting, and I feel like this shoe is stable enough to a point where you could actually really exercise in this shoe and maybe even cross-train in these, maybe. And then finally, when it comes to style, I think this is where the shoes are the least exciting. This is definitely one of the most basic, somewhat boring looking sneakers I've seen in a really long time. Now with that being said, that's what a lot of people want, so that's another reason why these shoes sell so well on Amazon. This shoe is designed to be an everyday, all-purpose athletic shoe. It's nothing special, it doesn't have any bells or whistles, it's simple, it's clean, and it gets the job done. So with all that being said, it definitely does not surprise me that this is the best-selling shoe on Amazon, and I think it's a very worthy sneaker to be at that spot. Is it something that I would buy if I wasn't doing this video? Yeah, probably not, but it's definitely something I would buy my dad. But that pretty much wraps up the video for today. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on the Under Armour Charged Assert 8 and whether you know anyone who has this shoe, because I'm sure a lot of you guys do. So make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.